What's going on, YouTube? Your boy ATruckerNamedJay, man, checking in, man. AKA Mr. 1099, AKA FaceTime Daddy. We are on I-80 headed west. Should be crossing into Wyoming here soon. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my home time, man. Just trying to figure it out. What I had came to the conclusion was one of the reasons I didn't like being a company driver and I preferred being a lease operator was that the way that I like to run, from what I've, the multiple companies I've been with, OTR, I like to run 4 to 5 to 6 weeks at a time and then go home for a week. And that was not something that I was going to be able to do as a company driver with VL Trucking, simply because they just don't want their trucks to sit that long. They try to tell their company drivers to run 2 to 4 weeks, and then you go home for like 2 to 4 days. Is how they do, which is normal. They about the money. That's why I say, like, on the company side, if you looking to come and you trying to, where you worried, one of the main things that you're worried about is getting home often or how long you go home, this may not be the company for you as far as a company driver, because they're gonna want you to run. Understandably so. And people can say whatever it is that you want to say about the company, but at the end of the day, you make the choice on what company you choose to drive for. So you can't make a choice to drive for a company and complain about said company. That's why you have job hoppers like me, because once there's some shit that happened that we don't agree with the company, we out of there, because we know our worth, and we ain't gonna be no slave to no company that isn't giving us exactly what we want, especially OTR. So, or unless we go lease, then we put ourselves in control of our own situation, which is very important. Being in control of your own situation is worth more than money, in my opinion. It's worth way more than any amount of money or dollar bill that anyone can promise you, write you, whatever. I'd rather take being in control of my situation over a blank check, honestly. It's just something about it that I can't even put it into words, but it's different. But anyways, so the problem that I'm having, well, I wouldn't really call it a problem, but what I'm trying to figure out is how long do I want to go home for when I go home at the end of this month. So boom, so at the end of this month, it's supposed to be me and my wife's and my son's gender reveal. My wife's pregnant, of course, and we find out whether it's a boy or girl. Hoping for a boy, teen boy, but wouldn't be mad at a girl. With the miscarriages that we've had 3 miscarriages. We're just blessed to be having a baby, so I really don't care, honestly, as long as the baby is healthy, got all his fingers, toes, eyes, can hear, see, and all that. It doesn't matter to me, you know what I mean? But of course, if I have a preference, I would like another boy. But the gender reveal is on a Saturday, August the 29th. My original plan was to go home on the 28th, which is that Friday, and be home that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So like 4 or 5 days, depending on what time I get home on Friday. Because last time I went home, I got home on a Friday at like early in the morning. And you could call that a day. I woke up still in my truck. Some people say your home time shouldn't start until you wake up in your bed, but when you're again a lease operator, owner operator, it's up to you. You really can dictate that. You know what I mean? The company isn't gonna, at least here, they don't force you to come out. You just got that payment. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to decide is, do I want to do that? Because I'm still working towards something. I'm still trying to build. I have a baby on the way. I've hit the reset button on my life, so there's a lot of things that I'm trying to accomplish. So I feel like the reason I want to just do them 4 or 5 days is my pay period here at VL Trucking is from Wednesday, or you can say Tuesday afternoon until that following Tuesday at noon. 12 o'clock is the cutoff Central Time. So I figure if I come out first thing Wednesday morning, it's a brand new pay period, you know what I mean? Whereas if I stay a full week, like if I go home on Friday and stay till next Friday, I'll be coming in halfway or like, you know, semi into a pay period. I hate when this happens. You see how this truck is in his right lane? Well, me and him are both doing 70. And if I get back in the right lane, my damn on guard is gonna go off and keep beeping. But you know, but here I am in the left lane. I know I got cars behind me. I really don't care because, you know, fuck them cars behind me. But it's just crazy, man. Like, trucks be speeding up when they see you about to pass them. I don't understand why. Just let me pass you, get in front of you, and we can go about our business.
Welcome to Wyoming.
Hey, Wyoming. But anyways, so yeah, so part of me is trying to figure out, do I want to just stick with my plan, go home, you know, enjoy the gender reveal, see my family for 4 or 5 days, and then hit the road again for another 4 weeks? Or do I want to take a full week off? Now, granted, you know, not to brag or anything like that, but with the amount of money, oh, now you want to slow down. With the amount of money that I should be able to make between now and when I go home, losing a week of truck payment isn't gonna be a huge deal. You know, the truck payment is $4.99 a week. As far as the other charges, they only come out when the truck is moving. So the 20% of the gross is only comes out when the truck is moving. If the truck isn't moving, it doesn't come out. So I don't have to worry about that. All I have to worry about is the $4.99 truck payment. So, you know, with the money I should have made between now and then, you know, barring any major mechanical setbacks, like, I should be good, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I just don't want to get too lax. I don't want to get too complacent too soon. You know, on this side of trucking, what I'm learning is you don't really got to run stupid hard to, like, you know, on a company driver, you know, you really got to kind of go hard to make a lot of money. On this side of it, when you making percentage, making 80% of the load, you know, it's you don't really got to go stupid hard. So, you know, for me being out here for 5 weeks, again, the money I should be able to make, I should be able to take off a week, right? You know what I mean? And just chill. But at the same time, because of my circumstances back home, you know, I'm trying to, you know, we're in the process of moving, you know what I mean? We downsize. It's just a lot going on. So I feel like maybe I should just go home for, you know, those 4 or 5. I mean, it's only really a difference of 2 to 3 days. So I don't know, man. I want to, you know, I kind of want to get you guys, not your opinion, but I want to know what you, my fellow lease operators and owner operators, how do you guys run your businesses? You know, how long are you going out for? Are you going out for, you know, a crazy amount of time? Like, it's like, I know, like, people like Trucker Brown, he'll go out for like 2 to 3 years before he comes home. You know what I mean? Like, what is the average owner operator doing? You know, you guys running 2 weeks and they're coming home for 3 days, 4 days, or are you going home multiple times a week? Do you got lanes set up? Like, I would just like to know what type of situations do you guys run for you that own your truck, leasing trucks and things like that. And company drivers, if you want to put your input in, you know, I ain't got no issue with that. But I'm just curious, you know. I just, like I said, I just think because I'm trying to accomplish something and I'm trying to stack my bread, especially because, you know, from the research I've done, dry van tends to slow down in the winter. But then, I don't know, maybe that'd be different because I'm a dry van hazmat. I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm learning and I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. So I'm just, you know, y'all know me, man. I don't got no problem telling y'all when I don't know, when I'm just thinking about some shit. So this is just what the video is. So let me know. Tell me how your home time goes. Like I said, what I really think I'm gonna do with the baby coming, the way I originally was gonna do, like I said, I was gonna go home for them 4 or 5 days for the gender reveal. Then at that point, it would just be 4 weeks out, home for a week. So I would run all of September, come home at the end of September. That's when I move. Run back out in October, come home at the end of October. Or maybe I won't come home at the end of October. I don't know yet. You know, run November to, I'll be home for Thanksgiving, I'll be home for Christmas. And I will say, when I come home for Christmas, I probably won't leave back out until my baby is born. And maybe a week after the baby is born. So that, at that point, that'll probably be 2 to 3, maybe even a month that I'll be home. So that'll be about $1,500 to $2,000 I'll need to put to the side for that truck payment. You know, and I'm not a big fan of driving in the snow anyway. So let me know what y'all think, man. I'd love to hear your input. Just don't be talking crazy, because you will be blocked. We blocking all negative energy. We ain't got time for it no more. But anybody with a any type of constructive input, be more than happy to hear it. And yeah, man, that's all I got for this video. Just a bunch of rambling. You know how I do. But as always, you know what it is. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking. And remember, every day is another step closer to where you want to be in life. So keep pushing, because I know I damn sure is. Gone.